Hello, FlossTube. It's Laura from the Slovak farm. It is Tuesday, July 10th. I wrote down the 11th on my paper. Oh, crap. That just tells you how my life is going today. No, that's something I always do. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud on the street noise, because I have my window in my craft room open because it is hot again today. It's like 85 degrees. It's like 80 something degrees out. It is muggy. I just mowed the lawn. Boy, my tongue is blue because I had a freeze pop when I came back inside. I've been inside for a little bit. I had freeze pop, so how are we all doing this week? I don't know what FlossTube number we're on. I think 5. I think. I'm gonna lose count eventually, so don't anticipate me keeping count on recording. How was everybody's 4th of July? We went to see fireworks Tuesday night, because around here they do fireworks on Tuesday nights because it's cheaper. It doesn't cost as much money. That makes it kind of nice because, you know, if you got to get up in the morning, of course, you know, your wonderful neighbors that shoot off fireworks until 1 o'clock in the morning. That happened. Happened all week. Happened all week. Wednesday, we went to my parents' house. It was hot. It was hot. Oh my god, it was hot. It was such a hot week. It was like awful. I was dying. It was awful. We went to my parents' house. Thankfully, they have air conditioning, so we stayed in the air conditioning Wednesday. My dad barbecued a beef brisket, smoked beef brisket. It was really good. He was kind of meh about it because the end was a little overdone, like the tail end, which is thinner than the, was a little overdone. But I have some thoughts and suggestions for him. We'll see how well he takes them. He was in a mood on Saturday, so I didn't talk to him. We left pretty early because he was in a mood, and fireworks weren't until, people around here were going until like 2 in the morning. And then somebody set off a mortar round. Like, it was literally, it was like a cannon blast. It shook my house. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It shook my house. So, needless to say, 4th of July, I did not sleep at all. Thursday, it rained. Blessed, blessed, blessed rain. Which actually helped 2 things. It helped keep the fireworks away, and it helped get the mugginess down because it was super hot Thursday too. But finally the rain, storms came through, and the mugginess kind of, it was so nice. It was actually a pretty nice weekend as far as the weather was concerned. Friday we went and got ice cream, which was a nice one. Oh, did I get something on Thursday? Oh, I went shopping on Thursday. I went shopping on Thursday, not for Stitchy stuff. I'm like, did I buy Stitchy stuff on Thursday? Because I know I went shopping. I went shopping on Thursday because my binder exploded. I have a planner. I'm a planner girl. I'm a planner girl. And it's upside down. You can't, there's nothing written on it. My other planner exploded. It's way too little. So I went to Pactan's. I was looking for a planner because I was shopping online. I couldn't find anything I liked. I ended up finding this cover on clearance. I have some inserts. I got these inserts with the months off of Amazon. They were on sale. I ordered the week things. Not the ones I ordered, because the ones I ordered off Amazon were too small and I couldn't find the right size. Amazon refunded my money. But then I got this other kit that's got some line paper, some paper, you can't see it. It's got some line paper. It's got some papers for Bible journaling, and it's like a Bible journaling type insert. So that's in there with my planner stuff. Because anybody who knows me knows that I am religious. I'm Catholic. Jesus is my homeboy. Don't ask. So Friday we went and got ice cream. Because we're doing this thing. If I can find them. That's why I had the planner up here. We're doing this thing called Here's the Scoop. It's Lorain County Visitors Bureau. They have, you can, you go to these various ice cream shops, you get a stamp, you get something off, you get a just like a 25-cent discount off your ice cream, and you get, but if you fill up your whole card, you can turn it in, you can win a year's worth of ice cream for free, which might get wasted if I win it, because I'm kind of lactose intolerant. I mean, I can do milk, I can do ice cream, but if I do too much of it, it doesn't end well. So, Saturday, the market was absolutely crappy. I sold 3 things. 3 things. I don't know what was going on. I know there was another lady with body care stuff at the market. I don't know if she was my problem. I don't think she was my problem because I don't know that a lot of people bought stuff from her either. I just know it was a crappy market. It was funny though, because we pulled in and there was a smart car, not a smart car, an electric car parked where we have our market, because there's a electric plug there. And you can park on either side of the electric plug. You know, the plug's in the middle. You can park here or here. And somebody had parked here where we have the market. And we're all like, oh, this is great. The one guy that probably would have had a field day with it, who bakes bread, couldn't bake bread because it was so hot and humid last week. So I missed his joyous reaction to it. I'm sure it would have been hilarious, and it probably would have made my day a little bit better. In the end, it did kind of make my day a little bit better, but it was pretty funny. It was funny. We were having a field day with it. If the person did come back for it while we were there, they didn't try to claim it while we were there because it stayed there the whole time. So Sunday we went to my friend's house, my husband's best friend and his wife. I'm friends with them too. They're my friends too, but it's my husband's best friend. And because she wanted to buy some of my sunscreen bug off lotion for her daughter to take to camp with her. And she had wanted some lip gloss and lotion thing a while ago, and we just never kind of got together to deliver. So we also planned when our husbands were going to have their next D&D game, because our husbands play D&D. That's why they're best friends. So she and I planned when they were going to have their next D&D game, because we know their schedules better than they do. And then yesterday, my drive home was hilarious. So the city I work in and the city I live in are next to each other. The city I live in has the county courthouse in it. And if you take the street that the county courthouse is on, all the way across to the city that I work in, you know, it goes to the city that I work in. I take that street home. Well, you know, it's a road, it's a road in the city where I work in because it's kind of country-ish. But, and it changes names from Sugar Ridge Road to Broad Street at the city line. I don't know why, I didn't plan it. But, so I take that all the way home. Almost all the way home. I mean, get so far and then I turn. I'm like maybe 3 or 4 blocks as the crow flies from the county courthouse in our city. So I turn down our road. It is this road. It's 35 road. People are notorious for speeding down it. Like today, case in point, today on my drive home, there was a cop sitting at the one side of it, tagging speeders. Imagine that. People do like 45, 50 down this road. It is a 35 road. So I turn, car turns behind me, it's a cop car. I'm like, cool, cop's gonna go catch some speeders. I realized as I'm going around the first bend that there's actually an SUV behind it that's a police vehicle. And then I start thinking, is my tag, is my registration up to date? Of course my registration's up to date. I updated the registration when I got tags for the car. And I'm like, do I have my insurance card? Wait, why do I need my insurance card? They're not going to pull me over. I'm not speeding. I'm not doing anything illegal. And then I thought, I don't know if cops follow people like that and wonder if the person's sitting in their car going, okay, is my registration up to date? Is my license current? Do I have my insurance? Like, there was no reason this guy was going to pull me over to save my life. Really, there was no reason this guy was going to pull me over. I'm thinking all this stuff. I'm a nutball. I am a nutball. I tell you. I got some mail this week. I'm excited. So that's my week in a nutshell. My week in 10 minutes. Yesterday just cracked me. I told my husband the story when he got home, and he's like, I wonder if cops ever said, oh, my husband about to, my cops following me, he goes, I wonder if cops ever think about the person that's freaking out while they're driving. I go, I don't know, I thought that too. I attempted to diamond paint last night. I haven't wrapped up. I will do a separate YouTube video for this. Just to show you a little update. But I did attempt to diamond paint last night. I broke 2 of the bags that came in the kits. I spilled diamonds everywhere. Needless to say, this didn't last very long last night. I was like, nope, we're done. We're done. That's how my day went yesterday. It was just insane. So, I did get mail yesterday. I get Fiberlicious's Fiber of the Month Club. Floss of the Month Club. Floss of the Month Club. I'm delirious because I did the lawn. It was hot. So I get 5 skeins, whatever. I know what I'm saying. I get 5 a month. I think I pay $13 for shipping. I don't remember what I paid for shipping. I only paid it like the 1st of the month. It is the 10th. I paid it on the 1st. I can't tell you what I paid for this. On her website, it is listed as $14 a month. So that must be what I paid for it. I've been on it. I've been getting it for well over a year now. Almost 2 years now, I think. So, but this month's selection, so it is 6-strand floss, hand-dyed cotton floss, 6-strand cotton, 10 yards. And it is not color fast, according to my tag. So this lovely color is called My Sunshines. So pretty. I think these that have all these different colors would be really cool in like, you know, the patterns that are single colors. That would be really cool. Or if you were doing like a background around something. I have lots of ideas for this. I like this one too. I like this one too because it's lots of blues. This one's called Blueberry. It's lots of different blues, and if you wanted something with some various blues in it. This one's called Olive Garden. There's like blues. Why am I getting closer to the camera? I just need to hold this up to the camera. There's like blues and purples and greens and teals, and this would look really pretty on like a mermaid tail or fairy wings or even a unicorn. Fairy wings. I'm not much into mermaids and unicorns. Sorry, gang. But I do like me some fairies. That would be really pretty for fairies. What is this? This is called Wild Wild West. I really like this color. So it's orangey and brown, and there's a little bit of green. It's like a greeny. The brown's got it's like a greenish brown. It doesn't come up very well on the camera, but it's got like some green to it. It definitely looks a little bit more green. That's a little bit better. I think it's some things to do with this. Oh, this is really cool. This is called Poison Ivy. How cool is that? There's another good candidate for mermaids or fairies or, yeah. So, really happy with my Fiberlicious flosses. I always am. She has beautiful flosses. She has beautiful flosses. I like fancy flosses. They're fun. I was a DMC girl for the longest time because that was the easiest to get. And honestly, as far as major brands, DMC is still really the only one I can get. Because I don't think anybody around me carries Sullivan's. I would have to go. I think their website has a store finder. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna look and find out when I'm filming this, because DMC is now 52 cents a skein, whatever. I don't know if I say it right. Am I saying it right? Is it skein or skeen? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. I tend to pronounce things wrong. It's on 52 cents. Which, when I first started cross stitching, it was like 30 cents. And I understand the cost of things, of producing things, has gone up. And it is an imported floss, and we all know how importing things is going with the U.S. We won't talk about it. So, and I have a fair amount of plain DMC. And honestly, I'm really digging using fancy flosses and stuff. So my DMC may last me a while, but I'm thinking really hard about finding a Sullivan's distributor, finding someplace that carries Sullivan's, maybe locally. I know 123 Stitch carries, and it's 32 cents compared to 52. That's like 20 cents cheaper. I really think that would differentiate with shipping. It would be it would still save me money with shipping. I'm gonna look into my options, because as much as I love DMC, I mean, $1 only buys me 2 things of floss now. That's kind of a bit much. That's not that much. Okay, where am I at? Whips. Whips. Let's start with Cinderella. I'm getting there with her. I got all the yellow done. I don't like this really light yellow in here because it picks up even the faintest hint. It has picked up even the faintest hint of dirt. I am going to have to try to gently wash her before I do her backstitch and her beading, because I feel like the yellows are very dirty and dingy, and I wash my hands constantly when I'm doing this. I don't know if it's just because of the critters or what, but I feel like it picks up dirt colors very easily. I'm not a fan of light colors, to be honest, because of that. But I also finished her pumpkin, so her pumpkin's all stitched. Pumpkin looks off-center to me from here, this angle. I don't think it is. Her pumpkin's all stitched, so now I have the cape. Right now I'm working on the bottom of her skirt. So I have the bottom of her skirt, the cape, some steps to finish. Maybe the end of the month. Maybe. If I keep stitching like I have been, I get in these moods where I just want to stitch. Like Sunday we got home from lunch with our friends, and I literally just stitched all afternoon. And last night after this torqued me off, I stitched. So that's what she's going to look like when she's done. Oh, a little close. That's what she's going to look like when she's done. But I'm definitely going to wash her once I get her all stitched. So that'll give me a couple days break, because she's going to take a couple days to dry, because she's really, thick, and there's a lot of stuff in there. So I have a new whip. Don't worry. I finished my little flower girl. I'll show you her in a minute. I have something new. And it's not cross stitch. It's embroidery. And I can totally see straight through this fabric. It is embroidery. It's actually for little jar lids. My nieces got it for me for my birthday, and my sister-in-law probably just had no idea that it was what it was. I don't care. I'm gonna stitch it. Gonna make it. My plan is to finish it. I'm almost done, actually. All I have left to finish. I have to find some beads for around here, because I don't French knot. I can't French knot. I have tried. I have done every tutorial. I have tried every trick. I can't French knot. I can't French knot. So, I'm going to bead this around here. And then I have this to finish, which, who knows if I'll get done. My kids don't like to sleep at the same time at work. That's really when I stitch on this. Or if we're in the car on the way to, on the way up to our friends' house. Our friends live like 30, probably live like 45 minutes away from us. It's not 30. They live like 45 minutes away from us, so this is what I was doing. We're driving to a wedding, not this coming weekend, next weekend. It is 2.5 hours. It's almost 3 hours away. Guess what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be doing my car kits. I love my car kits. So this is what I have. This is what it's gonna look like when it's done. And I'm going to kind of take this idea, so they're mason jar lids. I'm going to kind of take this idea, except I'm going to put all the different pieces in their jar lids and then attach the jars together with some hot glue and make it into a wall hanging, because I think that would be less destructive on the pretty stitching than I have painstakingly done, because I don't embroidery. I don't do embroidery. So this has been a learning experience. It really has. The floss for it is like everywhere. I gotta put it away. Alright, so my little girl is done. My little flower girl is done. Look at her. She's so cute. I'm so proud of her. Somebody's gonna walk by my door, my house, and look up and I'm talking to myself. I just thought of that. Oh well, they don't think I'm crazy anyways. So, she is mounted in her little card. And it was, you know, 3 pieces. Or it was 1 piece, 3 folds, 1, 2, and then this 1, 2, and then this one was the 3rd. And you just sandwich the stitching in between the 2 cards. And I just used my wonderful all-purpose Alina's tacky glue for it. It's like my favorite glue to use as far as gluing goes. I don't glue very much. I've said this in a couple of my card videos. I don't glue. I'm like a 5-year-old when it comes to glue. I just get it everywhere. And you want to use a lot of glue when you make a card, because if you do, you'll get glue everywhere and your paper will warp. And it's a hot mess. We all know I'm a hot mess. I really don't want my card to be a hot mess. So, previous finishes. Let's try that word again, Laura. Previous finishes. So I have this guy. It says, "Life is good." It was I want to say a Bucilla kit. I don't completely remember now. It was not Dimensions. I don't think it was a Dimensions kit. Yep. I don't remember. And there's cat hair on it. I just saw cat hair on it. That's nice. Thanks, kitty. My kitty left me a present last night. I'll tell you that story in a minute. I forgot to tell you that story. Somebody got me the kit for Secret Santa at work. Too bad the person sucks, and that's a long story. But she got this for me. She got me a couple stitchy things, and I did this, and I was like, look, because we love wine. We make wine jokes constantly. So, did that. And then this is not technically cross stitch, I guess. This is black work. Even though it's not all black, it is really super pretty. And I don't remember who made this for me. I mean, I think I know who made it for me, but I don't entirely remember. And so I know it was in my cross stitch group. Let's get stitching. I don't want to say the wrong person. I don't want to say who I think it is, because I think I'm wrong. But it was one stitching exchange gift. She put a lot of time and effort into it, because black work is back stitching, and that's a lot of work. I think it is gorgeous. I need to frame it or mount it on something. This might be a good candidate for mounting it on something, and so I can display it, because it's really pretty. And definitely a lot of work. So my kitty left me a present last night. Well, I don't know when he left the present there. I went to take a shower last night and pulled the shower curtain back and flicked water on and looked down, and there was a dead mouse in my shower. Good kitty. Good kitty. Mommy freaked out. Actually, I don't freak out that bad, but he's a good kitty. So, I don't have any gadgets for you this week, though. So that was my story. My kitty. Love my kitty. He's definitely a good hunter. He was caught in a half-heart trap outside my husband's job, and you can definitely tell he was caught feral because he's something. Okay, I have 8 gadgets for you. So what am I doing over here? I knew that was going to happen. So, I have a large collection of needle minders. A large collection. And mine is not even half of what some people have. But I thought I would share with you some of my needle minders. So you know how I told you I have a princess problem? Particularly Belle? Like you see all my Cinderella ones on the Cinderella. Well, these are Belle. These are all 3 Belle. So we have this Belle. We have this Belle, which is littler. And we have this Belle. And this Belle apparently glows in the dark. But I haven't left her out where she can get charged to glow in the dark. So then I also have Tinkerbell. Showing you my needle minders. And Tiana. I like Tiana. I like the Princess and the Frog. I watched the Princess and the Frog with my class. The first time I saw the Princess and the Frog, I watched it with my toddler class. And my little buddy in my toddler class brought it in. And I was like, oh my god, I love this movie. I'm weird. And I got Sophia the First. I have Sophia the First. When we were foster parents, we had a 3-year-old, and he used to love the Disney cartoon shows. And he used to ask him who his favorite cartoons were. And he told us, he'd tell you, well, first it was Jake, and then Evelyn Pirates. Then it was PJ Masks, when PJ Masks debuted. And you'd ask him who Mommy's favorite was. He'd tell you Sophia, because it was Princess, because I like that one. And I have Frozen. I have Anna, and Elsa. That's only the beginning. You guys will get to see more, because like I said, I don't have any more gadgets. That's it. Alright, that's all I have for you guys this week. So, I think this kit might be available on Amazon. I will go and look, so A, I can give you the name in the description box below, and B, I can link it for you if you want it. I might be able to find this kit. I'll see if I can find this kit maybe on Amazon. And I should probably find a link to Joan Elliott's Cinderella for you in case you want the pattern. If it's still, I think it's still in print. I bought it at a retreat, so I'm not really sure where I'm gonna look on 123 Stitch for it. And I will link Fiberlicious's Fiber of the Month Club link below. That's a lot of linking. I have a Facebook page, the Slovak Farm. I don't have anything to tell you to go look at pictures of over there. I will post some pictures. I'll probably post some pictures of my finishes. I should start posting pictures of my finishes on my page. Ooh. So that'll be linked below. I also just started my own well, I shouldn't say just started, because apparently I had signed up for Instagram at one point in time. I don't remember doing this. But I finally caved and gave in to the Instagram monster. So I am on Instagram now. I will definitely post pictures on Instagram, probably on my Facebook page. I will link both Instagram and my Facebook page below. You can find me on either. I think that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Message me on the Slovak Farm Facebook page, on here, on Instagram. Best way to find me is the Facebook page, though, because I don't remember to check everything else. So, if you have any questions, leave them below. You know how to get a hold of me. Feel free to ask. Leave me all of your loving comments. If you're a new viewer, please subscribe and click that button that says you get notifications when I upload my videos, so you see my videos. I think that's all I'm supposed to tell you. I don't remember. I'm still learning all this. Like my video, share my video, spread the love, spread the FlossTube love. I'm going to start spreading some FlossTube love because I have found some new FlossTubers to watch. I follow a few, but I'll tell you about my favorite floss tubers next time. How about that? I will do that. All right, y'all have a good week. Don't melt, because it's going to be another hot one. I guess it's going to be because it's July. Bye, guys.